Donald Trump and the MAGA Republicans represent an extremism that threatens the very foundations of our republic.
Are they a threat to democracy? Yes. Are they going to take our rights away? Yes. Are they going to put people's lives in danger? Yes. Are they going to endanger the planet by not giving them climate change? Yes.
People need to start taking to the streets. This is a dictator.
I just don't even know why there aren't uprisings all over the country. Maybe there will be.
She's a genuine danger to American security.
They're still going to have to go out and put a bullet in Donald Trump, and that's a fact.
We have to preserve our democracy, or speak out against lies and hate.
There needs to be unrest in the streets for as long as there's unrest in our lives.
Have a consistent narrative about how dangerous Trump is.
President Biden has been clear-eyed about the threat that the former president represents to our democracy.
Donald Trump is an existential threat to our democracy and our most fundamental freedoms.
Kamala needs to stop saying that President Trump is a threat to democracy. It's now being received by some unhinged people as a call to action. Enough is enough.
They knew what they were doing, and every day more and more people realize what they are doing. How the middle became the right. Both sides make some good points. Responding like a decent human being, you all right? Yeah, thanks. Why are you siding with the bad guys? Literally. Do you guys remember in 2020 when Ruth Bader Ginsburg passed away? She was one of Trump's most vocal enemies, and this is how he responded.
Yeah. She just died? Wow. I didn't know that. You're telling me now for the first time. She led an amazing life. What else can you say? She was an amazing woman. Whether you agreed or not, she was an amazing woman who led an amazing life. I'm actually saddened to hear that. I am saddened to hear that. Thank you very much.
I know that there are a lot of liberals who will hate me saying this, but they could learn something from Trump. That's just human decency there. I loved seeing Scott Presler this week taking a dig at the media, as they deserve.
Notice that when you urge people to action,
yes,
you often include the word
peacefully.
Is that to avoid another Jan 6 type incident?
With all due respect, it's to avoid people like you guys saying that I'm anything but.
Na 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 na, it's the mother flipping D-O-double-G. D-O-double-G. Na 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 na.
All of this is just like giving me life this week. Trump as well put the media in their place. Have a look at this.
When
you say that, darling, that's fake news.
Well, why would you leave the Department of Defense?
Listen, be quiet. Listen. You don't listen. You never listen. That's why you're second race. We're not going to war. We're going to clean up our cities. We're going to clean them up so they don't kill 5 people every weekend. That's not war. That's common sense.
And apparently people are even waking up to the fact that the BBC is fake news. Have a look at these people in Britain. They just didn't want anything to do with the BBC.
British Brainwash Corporation. No, don't.
BBC, not welcome here.
You're not welcome here. Not welcome here. BBC, not welcome here.
So some of the Democrats have been going through their own struggles this week. Have a look at Nancy Pelosi.
Well, ever since I left Congress, my trades are shit. I can't get any insider information anymore, and these fuckers won't tell me anything anymore.
This one this week just got me. How flare you? So actually in the video, I personally didn't see anything that suggested they set off the flare themselves, but I don't really know anything about flares, so I don't know, but I just thought this was funny either way. James Woods says it's impossible to admire Elon Musk more than we do now after it's been announced that funding has been secured for nearly 300 murals to be painted of Irina Zarutska's face in American city locations nationwide after Elon Musk pitched in $1 million. Very, very beautiful. If it had happened like this, Charlotte would be burning to the ground right now. Coming soon to Netflix. Elon Musk also questioned this week why the New York Times, whilst reporting within the same article, white is always in lowercase and black is in uppercase. He says the New York Times is deliberate, precise, and comprehensive in its anti-white racism. It turns out that they have actually shared why they do this. Why we're capitalizing black. The Times has changed its style on the term's usage to better reflect a shared cultural identity. Why we will lowercase white. There is at this time less support for capitalizing white. White people generally do not share the same history and culture. It's just blatant racism, guys, in different packaging. A meme that Elon Musk shared this week. In education, they're all Nazis. In the media, they're all Nazis. In pop culture, they're all Nazis. They're all Nazis. Adorable picture from the UK Free Speech Festival this week. Thank you, Elon Musk. Very cute. I loved this meme this week. It says it all. Here's everybody else on the outside saying halt immigration, whilst these elites on the inside are saying refugees welcome. Michael McCarthy created this amazing video this week explaining the whole immigration fraud incredibly well. Have a look at this.
The European Union provides funding to member countries for accepting immigrants. Ireland receives this money, which then flows to developers, hotels, and the wealthy elite. These elites funnel some of that same money back to the government through donations and gifts, creating a cycle of wealth and influence. Meanwhile, immigrants are used to secure votes for the government, reinforcing their power. As more money is printed to keep the system going, the wealthy become richer, while ordinary citizens like you and I suffer as the value of the euro drops, widening the wealth divide. As people outside this circle figure out what's happening, they become angry. This group grows, scaring the government. To stop this, the government used propaganda to label those people as racist and far-right, scaring others from joining. This corruption allows the government to maintain its circle of wealth and power. The European Union, in turn, benefits by promoting immigration and diversity, which makes it harder for people to join together and resist new laws that give them more power. If we all don't come together and oppose this, we can't stop it. It's up to all of us to break the chains they have around us and our thoughts. This needs to change. We all deserve better.
And of course, the crazy leftist logic is going on across the world. Here is how they want us to treat people who break into homes in Toronto.
Hey, get in here. Close the door. I don't want you to get bit by the mosquitoes. So, first of all, thank you so much for choosing my house to rob today. There's so many options. It's a privilege for you to be here. I've got a selection of drinks for you to choose from. Great choice, Fancy Perrier. I like it. Okay, so the kids are upstairs sleeping right now, and if they wake up, it's really going to make this whole experience very unenjoyable for you. So to streamline the process, I've got a few things laid out. I've got a 50-inch 4K for you. I've got a MacBook Air, and I even have a pair of earrings from Peoples gifted to my daughter for her baptism. And really, who needs it more, you or her, am I right? Now, hold on. You look a little familiar. You're the one who took my car last year. I knew I recognized you. I love repeat offenders. So I didn't want to take away the full joy of you robbing my house. So these are just a few items. If you head upstairs to the master bedroom, my wife's jewelry is laid out for you. Take whatever you want. Head downstairs. You'll find my safe wide open for you. Take whatever you want. Now, I'm going to be in the kitchen making myself a sandwich. If you have any questions, feel free to come and join me. What's mine is already yours.
This video was going around this week of Tucker Carlson, and I felt like it explained it so well.
But
we
they're
are
not
destroying our country.
really globalists, are they? Because they're not doing this to China and Africa and the Middle East. They're not saying those nations need to invite a lot of people from different parts of the world.
It's only one side.
It's anti-Western.
Yes,
They're saying that there's something about a majority white Christian country that's inherently threatening, and we're going to destroy it. And that's it is exactly what they've done. It's around the world.
They did that in France, in UK, in Germany, and now in Canada.
Yes, you've got basically Russia left, and of course that's the country they hate most. So it is a tell. Like, they're not screaming at Chairman Xi to let in a bunch of people from Nigeria. It's like not even on the table. They're not even demanding Japan do that. It's just Canada, UK, Western Europe, Australia, New Zealand, and the US, and that's it.
It's blatantly obvious that this is not really about true diversity. And because we're talking about Tucker Carlson, I just wanted to share this clip I saw, which was pretty funny, of Mark Cuban getting owned by Tucker.
Mark, let me ask you a question. What's your take on whether we should be sending money to Ukraine or not? Were you in favor of that?
Man, they need it.
I mean, honestly, I don't have a good answer. I can make an argument both ways, and half my family is Ukrainian from my grandparents. And so, personally, I think we should help, but I don't have a studied answer for you.
How much money have you sent to Ukraine?
None.
Oh, so what do you mean by we? You're the one whose family's from Ukraine. Like, why don't you send them $1 billion?
Because I'm trying to fix healthcare.
Why don't you fix their healthcare if you're like so deep? If you think we need to help, why don't you start? How about you first? Yeah. I notice that's never like even an option for anybody. It's like, we need to help. That's not what charity is. Forcing other people to help is not charity.
Here's
it's
the good
vanity.
News. Day one living with the black guy. God damn it. Mike, what is all this fidgeting? Yeah, this thing is called the battery, Tyler. You put this in the smoke alarm, and guess what? It doesn't beep every 30 seconds. You proud of yourself? Yeah, because I can sleep now in peace. Beep, beep.
This video went viral this week after a man shared this interesting moment in the psych ward.
The one desire, believe. I want it that way. Ain't nothing but a heartache. Ain't nothing but a mistake. I know they wanna hear you say, I want it that way.
Plot twist, there is only one voice and the singer is actually schizophrenic. I like that. Here's a little distraction from all of this week's craziness. The most Aussie story ever.
Got out of my car, I found a clearing there, put my beer on the ground, taken my lure off my rod, and I've taken about 2 steps, and then bang, just something's grabbed me here on my left leg from behind, from this blindsided me. Immediate thought was, I felt like somebody jumped out to scare me, or a mate shocked me. I've looked down, and there's an 11-foot croc hanging off my leg, and I'm up here in water. I'm holding on both hands like this. The crocodile's got me on my left leg, and I thought to myself, I'm in trouble here. I thought I better get away. And as soon as I thought that, it went slack, and a big splash of water come up, and this left leg is just dislocated. He's done the death roll. This leg's popped out like a matchstick. I heard it go crack. My little dog, Dig, he was there barking, carrying on. I looked over my shoulder. I could see the crocodile's tail coming up the other side of the creek. Dig's barking, carrying on, and poor little bugger. I grabbed him, and I've just started hitting the crocodile on the head with him.
With the dog?
With the little dog, thinking maybe he might let go of me and take Dig, but nah, the crocodile's pulled again, and I've let go of Dig, and I've grabbed on with both hands again. I've turned around, Dig standing on the crocodile's back, ankle deep in water.
Has he got both legs at this point?
He's got both legs. I've ripped my finger off. I'm holding on again. My finger's hanging down here, looks like a KFC chicken bone sticking out, and the crocodile, he's rolled again, popped, and he's dislocated this leg as well then. And that's when I really thought, I'm going to die here. And I started yelling out again, help, croc, help, croc. Next minute I heard this voice. Albatross pub was about 300 metres away, and a lady named Raylene Motton, she's come out for a durry, and she's come over, and I heard, help's coming, love. Oh, mate, and that was my second wind. A bloke named Kevin Bevan, he was driving through the pub car park. He was looking for his dog, funny enough, and she's ran up to him, and she goes, someone's in trouble, crocodile, I think. And he's come running through the bushes there, and I'm holding on to this up here in water. All my pants are hanging down my legs, and he's like, Toddy! We do each other, funny enough. And I'm like, Kevin! He goes, where's the croc? I said, some legs. The crocodile's let go because obviously he startled him and he's pulled me up. He's dragged me up the bank there. I'm grabbing him, I'm hugging him, all my fingers hitting him in the face. He's like, get that figure out of me face. And he goes, there's a bit your old fella off. Put my pants down, I looked down, we started laughing, it was still there.
That really is the most Australian story I've ever heard. I actually don't think they're human. They're not made from the same stuff that I'm made of, at the very least. So, what do you guys think of a help desk for men? Is this needed in our society today?
Thanks for calling Help Desk for Men. This is Mark. How can I assist you?
Yeah, this is Dave. My wife Crystal asked me to pick up something on the way home from work. I already forgot, and I can't ask her because she says I never listen.
All right, I'm going to say some common items. See if any of these ring a bell. Milk, bread, eggs, sugar. Starbucks latte.
No, that's not it either.
Do you have kids, Dave?
Shh. I'm supposed to pick up Isabella from soccer. Oh, she's going to be pissed. She told me twice. I gotta go. Wait, do you happen to know what
Try
park?
Woodbury Park. That is the closest field near you.
Oh, I love this service. Thank you so much.
My pleasure. Thanks for calling the Help Desk for Men. My name is Mark. How can I assist you today?
My daddy said to call this number if Mommy's yelling at him badly.
Do you know why Mommy is yelling?
Something about how he doesn't care about her.
Okay, will you put the phone on speaker and take it to Daddy, please?
Yeah. Daddy, someone's on the phone.
Yeah, this is Tom from Travelocity. We spoke last week about you taking your wife on a vacation that she deserves. I found a few destinations, and I was hoping you had a few minutes to talk about them.
Tom, thank you for calling me back. Can I call you back in a few minutes, though?
Absolutely. I'll talk to you soon.
I personally think that that's actually a pretty good business idea. I think someone could do something pretty good with it. You guys know that I love dad jokes, and this girl has stolen my heart this week with just this very, very special joke.
Joke of the day. Did you know studies show that you shouldn't brush your teeth with your left hand? Do you know why? They say that it's a lot better to brush your teeth with a toothbrush.
I can tell that that's a girl who is serious about her dad jokes, and I love it. This is such a sweet, sweet video, and I don't know 100% if it's real or not. I think it's real. Let me know what you guys think. And of course in this video I have to share a couple of fun, light-hearted moments with Charlie Kirk. So of course you're not going to agree with everyone on everything, but this one I think I probably agreed with him the most on. Probably one of the most important things he ever talked about.
Pancakes or waffles?
Oh, pancakes all day.
No.
100%.
No.
100%.
Why?
Well, first of all, I think waffles get so soggy so quickly.
What does a pancake have to offer?
Taste, texture,
They taste the
beauty.
same.
No, it does not. No, they do not
The
taste
squares.
the same. No. See, the waffle, upon biting it, has a. It's not like I'm not like anti-waffle. I'm not like a, I'm not like a anti-waffleite. But if you had to choose, I mean, is there anything more beautiful than just a stack of pancakes on a Saturday morning?
A stack of waffles.
No, see, first of all, they don't stack well. They're kind of like always piled. You ever see that? They just
They're
pile.
more flat. They're squared.
No. And then secondly, I know it's too much crunch. It's just, if I wanted that, I would just have a bag of trail mix.
Trail mix compared to waffles?
Yes.
That's absurd.
It's about the same level.
No. Okay.
Are you a Waffle House person?
I live in California. There's.
Okay.
But I've been a couple times, yeah.
Yeah, stay away from Waffle House.
But like, waffles versus trail mix, that's like zebras versus cats. That's crazy.
No, they're about the same in my mind. The consistency of waffles doesn't do it for me.
Okay.
I'm a pancake guy.
Darth Powell says Charlie was a terrible fascist.
How am I a fascist?
No. Dude, like
Can you name one thing I believe that's fascist?
You believe that, like, you on. Oh, shit.
Don't boo him. Let him think.
But I'm such a bad fascist. I let the people who disagree in open mic to talk to me for 2 hours uninterrupted.
Okay.
I'm an awful fascist.
It's a funny thing about the right. So many of us are so bad at living up to that label we've been given. Charlie Kirk deserved it because of his hateful rhetoric. Gets fired because of their hateful rhetoric. I guess what goes around comes around. So there's a new term now which is called the Charlie effect. And here are some examples. This man has never owned a suit. He's never believed in God. He's going to church to wear it because of Charlie. He wants to be a better father, husband, and leader for his family.
You know, I don't come from any kind of money. And I've never owned a suit before. My wife, she bought me this suit. Our anniversary's coming up. And we have a nice anniversary plan, you know. We make a little bit of money now, and I'm proud to say that, because that's certainly not where either one of us comes from. And I feel good in this suit, man. And I just want my wife to know she made me feel good. It's a $300 suit. I ain't never had nothing like this before in my life. And I tell you what, okay, video flip here, so I'm gonna lose some of you. I didn't know Charlie Kirk, never met that guy before in my life. And something else that I've never done before in my life is believe in God. I'm gonna wear this suit to church. I'm gonna go to church. I'm going to try to be a better father, husband, and leader for my family. They deserve that.
Churches across the country have ended up being out the door, inundated with people.
Charlie Kirk, look what you did. No parking. No parking at all. None. Had to park like 5 blocks away from church because everyone wants to come now. Amen. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Charlie.
William Wolfe shared, "The tyrant dies and his rule is over. The martyr dies and his rule begins." Riley Gaines has come up with a very interesting idea on how to punish the shooter.
So they got the guy, Charlie Kirk's assassin, which Governor Cox of Utah has already said they will try the death penalty. Utah still has the firing squad, by the way, but I believe this is the easy way out. I think ultimately this is what the shooter would want, because at the end of the day, I think this is someone who was willing to lose his life if it meant he got to prematurely end Charlie's. I believe his punishment should be locked away in a jail cell for the rest of his miserable, cowardly life, where he is forced to listen to reruns of Charlie's debates, campus events, podcasts, radio shows, etc., 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 24/7 for the rest of forever. When he tries to sleep, Charlie's voice. When he's eating, Charlie's voice. Charlie's voice, Charlie's message on loop 24/7. I think it's only fitting that in his dying breath, he has to hear Charlie's voice, which actually I believe that listening to Charlie might bring him closer to the Lord, which at the end of the day is exactly what Charlie would want.
I actually think she's right that that would be serious torture for the guy. And this is my favorite meme by far of this week. Do you think someone will pick it up, Lord? Someone will, Charlie. Someone will. Okay, so now let's take a look at some of the memes that you guys tagged me in this week. Kimber said, "Hey Democrats, you'll realize you're the bad guys, right? Every Democrat in America. I support Ukraine. I support Ukraine. I support Ukraine. But not this Ukraine." Terrible wrote, "Proud to be on the right side." Same here. Thank you, Jim, for tagging me in this one as well. "It seems that naming a turning point was prophetic in nature. Please stay safe, Emily." Thank you, I will. Yes, it was very prophetic in nature, for sure. Pray didn't help Charlie Kirk, did it? No, I was praying for you, for what's about to come. Thank you, Kevin, for tagging me in this one. "Democrats, they're not just stupid and misinformed, they're genuinely shitty people." There are definitely some awful people on the left who've revealed themselves this week, that's for sure. Thank you, Dan Lowe, for tagging me in this one. I actually saw this one this week and it's really, really good.
I go around universities and have challenging conversations, and because that's what is so important to our country, is to find our disagreements respectfully, because when people stop talking, that's when violence happens.
I've never seen someone do this.
Well, it's a growing trend because people like me are facing violence, assaults. The left. Yes, the campus Antifa. I've been stormed out of restaurants. I've been assaulted publicly, multiple death threats.
Okay, so what's your goal in all this?
There's more people that agree with me than some people would actually believe, and they come out of the woodwork when I do stuff like this. We record all of it so that we put on the internet so people can see these ideas collide. When people stop talking, that's when you get violence. That's when civil war happens, because you start to think the other side is so evil and they lose their humanity.
Which of these two immigrants got wall-to-wall sympathetic news coverage from the media? Ukrainian refugee escaping war, wife beating MS-13 gang member. Honestly, we don't hate the media enough. We really don't. Thank you so much, Puff Fatty, for tagging me in this one. The flotilla. Thank you. Carl Hansen and Danielle tagged me in some songs that were written this week for Charlie Kirk. They're beautiful. I'm going to play this one for you guys. It's so, so beautiful. That's how we're going to end the video. And the others, I will leave a link in the description if you want to listen to those as well. I just wanted to go through and thank you guys so, so much for your donations to my Buy Me a Coffee. Last week I didn't get the chance to thank you guys, so I'll go through them now. Real El Goshtu, thank you so, so much for your continued support. I really, really appreciate it. They said, "I really enjoy your channel. Your honesty and heartfelt videos are a bright light. I especially enjoyed your video on Charlie. He was a true man of God." Thank you so much. It actually means so much to me that that video spoke to people, and I just think we're all grieving at the moment, so you know, we have to be there for each other. Your Texan friend, greetings in Texas, says, "Love your stuff. Thank you kindly." Thank you kindly. Thank you so, so much. I'm so glad that you enjoy it. Tim said, "Thank you for making my day brighter." Oh, I'm delighted. "I appreciate all your hard work on the channel. You're a treasure." Thank you so much. That's so kind of you. Chris said, "I dig you and your channel." Wow. Thank you so much, Chris, for such an incredibly generous donation. That means so much to me, and I'm so glad that you're enjoying the channel. And Ronald Stowe says, "Your show is a breath of fresh air in a frustrating climate of victim culture." I'm so glad that it can be something positive for you guys. That really is what motivates me to keep going with it. So thank you so, so much, guys. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and don't forget, you can tag me in any funny clips or memes that you see on X, and also you can watch these videos on X and Rumble as well. So please, guys, take care, look after yourselves, and I will see you next time.
Breaker. This one hurts. A young Christian man took a bullet for speaking his mind. Name was Charlie, husband, daddy, Voice for the kids, Lord, why'd it go down like that? Stage lights cold as a winter rain. One breath, one prayer, then the world went strange. Crowd froze up when the thunder cracked. Truth on a mic and a life attacked. He talked about hope in a storming land. Bible in the heart and a promise in his hands. But a shadow reached from a coward's perch, cut down a son in the middle of church. And I swear if the tables turned the other way, y'all know there'd be fires in the streets today. But here we stand with candles and a folded flag, begging God for mercy on the road we drag. How dare they steal the breath from a faithful man? How dare they stain the grass where his boots once stand? They call us evil, point at our cross, then pull that trigger and reckon no cost. If it were theirs, there'd be sirens and flames, but we're praying for truth while we whisper his name. Charlie, we ain't letting go of your hand. Erica holding on to picture frame, two little hearts asking who's to blame. America's weeping like a mourning dove when a voice falls silent that was speaking love. He stirred up halls with a lion's roar, told young souls they were made for more. Now we kneel in the quiet where the echoes ring and promise to carry what he came to bring. If the shoe was flipped, you'd hear a different cry, but we'll choose the truth and we won't reply. We're fire for fire, stone for stone. We'll stand for justice and we won't back down. How dare they steal the breath from a faithful man? How dare they stain the grass where his boots once stand? They call us evil, point at our cross, then point